Yeah, man. Oh, so dope. Live, man. That's all live. See the title. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the video. Y'all see that title, man. Did Kendrick Lamar have one of the most iconic moments in hip hop history? And then y'all see the pictures I put next to, I put them next to Tupac, which Tupac had the iconic House of Blues performance, which was his last performance before he had passed away. And also Kanye West, who had an iconic performance at Coachella a couple of years ago. I put them next to them because to me those was definitely iconic moments in hip hop history, and Kendrick Lamar definitely had one last night. That joint was fire. And the way he structured the whole thing as far as the bill, the artists he had up there. And, I'm on the East Coast, and they don't listen to too much West Coast artists out here, but to me, like majority of all the artists that was on that bill, I listened to. And them dudes, man, that was dope, man. It was dope to see the West Coast come together, new and old talent, and create something special for hip hop. Like this definitely going down, to me, in my opinion, as one of the most iconic moments in history. And Kendrick Lamar basically, crafted that to be just that. And the fact, he performed Not Like Us 6 times, and each time is crazy. Like, that song right there is a straight up bop. The beat, DJ Mustard, Kendrick Lamar, the way he wrote and also performed the song, like, everything about that joint was crazy. Definitely going down as, to me, one of the most iconic moments in hip hop history, man. We seen Tupac at the House of Blues when him and Biggie was having their riffs, and but Tupac was having his riffs and with Biggie, and he was sending shots at Biggie and Bad Boy, and how that whole thing went down, and he would perform unreleased tracks. He also did the notorious diss, that everybody know, Hit 'Em Up. It was just a crazy situation, very iconic. And when I look back at these videos and see how they took place and what went into the actual show and stuff, it's amazing to me to see, to see like it's happening, but then people don't realize like these is true moments in hip hop history that's happening. Like I said, that was like Tupac's last actual performance, live performance. And then, and then Snoop Dogg, his version of what he was speaking about. Snoop Dogg got a crazy catalog too. And I don't even want to, don't even get me started on Kanye West. Like, what Kanye West did for Coachella was just definitely masterful. And we all know how extensive Kanye West's catalog is. He got hits on top of hits. So, yeah, man, very special event to me. And it was dope to see Kendrick Lamar keep everything so organic, and it being broadcast on Amazon Prime. Like, that was fire. Uniting the whole West Coast, from old school to new school, all the different sounds. And what I noticed about the West Coast and the artists from the past and the present and the future is like they still always stay true to their particular sound. Like the West, each region of the world got their own sound, and the West Coast definitely have their own sound, and you can hear it even into the music that's put out here today from artists like G Perico, Jay Worthy, Dom Kennedy, even Nipsey. It was just an extravaganza, man. I enjoyed the show. I thought it was dope. I'm gonna actually rewatch it again because everybody's set was cold. Tyler the Creator, his set was cold. Tyler got a nice catalog too. He does most of his production. The lyrics, that he usually kick. It was dope, man. It was cool. And then the way they closed the show, having all the, rival gangs, how they try to put it in our face that gang violence and this side don't like that side. How they try to always make sure they cause some type of division. But what Kendrick Lamar did was, show unity. And people say Drake made that happen, but I'm not going to solely put that on Drake. Not at all. What I'll say is Kendrick Lamar made that happen, by just creating a record that made people from the West Coast feel like that's what it was. Feel the love, I should say. People from the West Coast feel the love. He created a song that made people from the West Coast proud to be from the West Coast. Regardless of what region you from, that Not Like Us is that song. Now the lyrics, of course, each time it's played is pretty much a diss. It's a diss to excuse me, it's a diss to Drake. But the overall song and what it means to the West Coast, from what I observed, it just makes somebody from the West Coast proud to be from there. VR, what's up? No, I wasn't there. No, I was not there in attendance. I was at the comfort of my home watching that joint on Amazon Prime, and amazing show. You can tell the artists that actually care about their passion for music. And what I liked about that show is that Kendrick Lamar had people on the bill who actually care about their artistry. Tyler the Creator, he does shows like that all the time whenever he's on tour, whenever he's performing at a Coachella. He always makes sure he gives the audience a show, some type of visuals, bringing all his lyrics to life, what he's saying, Oh, appreciate okay, yeah, appreciate that VR for watching that video. Yeah, when I created that video, I simply just wanted people to just get a idea of what went into actually being a moderator for a content creator's channel, because I strongly believe it's a lot of people that have no idea. Instead of actually carrying out their duties, they're busy conflating the two, between carrying out duties and being involved in what the content creator is saying. Now, you can be involved, but I think more so moderators can have their opinion, but keep that at a minimum, but focus more so on the duties of being a moderator in the chat. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, if you're watching this, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video. But I got Kendrick Lamar up there with Tupac and Kanye, because to me those performances was iconic. Of course, it's a whole bunch of iconic performances, when you think about hip hop in general. But it's just a great thing when you're able to witness greatness happening at the moment. That's what makes the moments iconic, when you're actually seeing it go down, and then years to come, you be like, man, I actually watched that, and I knew it was dope at the time, but I didn't realize how iconic it was. Yeah, VR, yeah, man. And thanks for your subscription too. Yeah, so right. Moderators, and this is a side note, y'all. I know we speaking about the old Kendrick performance, but yes, some moderators do spend actually more time chatting instead of actually trying to help the content creators channel. They actually they not, if you're spending too much time chatting instead of moderating, you're not getting the job done. And I think the moderator video is something that can help a lot of people, even the content creator videos and what it takes to go into it. You know what I'm saying? What's the backdrop? What you talking about? But definitely Kendrick, definitely to me again had a iconic moment in hip hop history. From Dr. Dre, even Dr. Dre, and then Dr. Dre setting off Not Like Us, very iconic. When I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, Kendrick got the West Coast. Kendrick got the West Coast on lock. You know, you got legends coming out there showing love, wanting to be a part of it. It was fire. It was dope. A moment like that you didn't want to miss. Of course, we got YouTube now. You can watch playbacks and stuff like that, and that to me is what's going to make this particular show that much more iconic because of what Kendrick did for hip hop. And Drake played a part in it too. I'm not going to take anything away from Drake and his artistry as well. You know, Drake is definitely a great artist too. Like I've said in videos, he's definitely a skilled artist that has, you know, a lot of hits on his catalog too. A lot of number ones. You know, Drake actually helped other people get number one. So I'm not going to take anything away from, you know, the work ethic that Drake put in as well. Drake definitely put in work to be where he is too. But in this, how can I put it, this chapter in his career with the Kendrick Lamar beef, it was we saw the outcome. Yeah, thanks VR. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, check out some of the other videos and definitely pull up again. I'm gonna go live again. You know, I'm gonna definitely do another live stream. But yeah, definitely pull up, man. Appreciate you pulling up today though. But yeah, but Drake, I got buddies, man. They real Drake supporters. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, everything that Kendrick Lamar is doing is like, they pretty much not even. They like, nah, they probably somewhere like, nah, it wasn't that dope. It wasn't that dope. I still see down my timeline on other social media platforms, you know, people I know that didn't like with Kendrick Lamar. They don't even like the Not Like Us song. You know, and I be looking at that like, how you don't like that song when it so much went into it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so much went into that actual song. Yeah, I get it. The lyrics, you know, he actually he's saying some wild stuff as far as the lyrics and, you know, and Drake and all that stuff, and he putting it out there. He putting out what he want to put out there on Drake. But, you know, just the way it was crafted, it was crazy, you know, which made for a hit. Watching that performance, them people were saying the words verbatim, and you can always tell the crowd's favorite part because, you know, the volume amplifies to another level, you know, when he gets to certain parts of the song. And like I said, my favorite in the whole Drake Kendrick beef, my favorite song has to be Euphoria. Like, Euphoria to me was just fire. Of course I like it. Of course I like somebody was hanging in the light. I was trying to catch this light. You know, my bro was up here cooling at the light, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, so Euphoria to me, it was so many pockets of flows that Kendrick got into on Euphoria, and then the beat change ups, and it was just a lot that went into it that I just thought was just fire. I thought it was just hella dope. And when he performed that, the crowd, of course, let you know their favorite parts of the song. And can we also acknowledge, like, just Kendrick Lamar's stage, like his performance, like he didn't take a drink of water, nothing, like, and you know, he's reciting all his lyrics verbatim. Like, a lot of skill has went into that, dog. A lot of intangibles, man. Hell of an artist. Hell of an artist. Can't take nothing away from K-Dot, man. K-Dot is one of them ones. You know, he's definitely gonna go down as a West Coast legend. You know, he definitely built the notoriety and the presence and just the overall aura. You know, it was felt, you know, in the show, and it was phenomenal. It was just phenomenal, man. Like I said, I like how he just showed the whole West Coast love with the bill that he put together, just all the West Coast artists that had that he gave the opportunity to perform on the show and make something shake, man. And I thought that was dope. I just really thought that was a dope show. One of the greatest, one of the best shows I've seen in a long time online, you know. And it was a concert that, to well, it's my opinion, it was a concert to me of artists that I actually wanted to see perform. You know, Jay Worthy, I definitely support bruh music. Like Jay Worthy to me is a super dope artist. I don't take nothing away from Jay Worthy. Like I said, you got Dom Kennedy, G Perico. Just a lot of dope artists, man, and it just made for a great concert. But y'all let me know down in the comment section below, do you think Kendrick Lamar made one of the most iconic moments in hip-hop history with that concert yesterday on Juneteenth? Juneteenth. Some will argue and say that that concert was Drake's funeral. Like he buried Drake. Me, I just thought it was just a very great show. Thought it was a very great show, and Kendrick made a very bold statement. Even went far enough to say, you know, and my bad too, y'all. My daggone phone died on me. I didn't even know the daggone phone was dying. I didn't look at my percentage. But just like StreamYard, I guess YouTube drains your battery too. It drained it quicker than I thought it did. But nevertheless, like I told y'all, I thought Kendrick Lamar had a iconic performance along with all the rest of the people that was on the bill for the Ken and Friends show. But y'all let me know down in the comment section below. I'm gonna end this live. It already been some time in between. And everybody that's watching the playback, thank you. Everybody that's been supporting, appreciate you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, Dope Live, gone.